everyone, welcome to a new vlog. We are going to pop to HomeGoods today. I want to just go have a look around. There's nothing specific that I'm looking for, but I just want to go have a browse, see if anything catches my eye. We're going to go there first, and then I need to go to Home Depot. I want to see if I can find the right color rock to go around the tree in my back garden. So I'll take you there. We might look at some plants. We'll have a little mooch around, depending on how hot it is, because I left it a bit late in the day. It's now lunchtime. So we'll go there after HomeGoods because it is kind of on the way back home. And then I'm gonna grab a bite to eat. It's just gonna be a quick bite. If you're new to my channel, my name's Maree. I'm British, but I do live in Dallas. And prior to that, I lived in Las Vegas for 27 years. So I do have a lot more footage of me living in Vegas than me in Dallas, because I've only been here 9 months now. Let's jump into the vlog. Let's go to HomeGoods first. Definitely need some chip bag clips. $4.99. These glasses are pretty. $5.99. That's a pretty color combination. I like this one too. I think I'm going to treat myself to this Wild Maine Blueberry Champagne Jam. Yeah. Well, I've not seen ginger and lemon shortbread before, so I think I'm going to get one of these too. Look, Winnie the Pooh 100 Acre Woods cookie jar. That's cute. A pinch of this and a dash of that. This is nice. If you have a big enough larder to put that in, you can put your potatoes and carrots and garlic and onions all in there. Now, these are really pretty sponges. Look, and the floral ones above. I haven't seen these before, the pan protectors. That's a good idea. But I don't know, $4.99 for 3? That's a pretty pin board. 16 by 20 oval embroidered fabric push pin board, $20. That's a good price. If you're a tennis fan, that lamp might be for you. If you're a casino fan, that lamp might be for you. I wonder how many different versions of the Mona Lisa there are. Do not disturb. And this is the one I liked. I just spotted these. Wild onion and yogurt potato chips. That sounds disgusting. I've just eaten lunch and I went to my usual favorite place, Dave's Hot Chicken. If you haven't tried it, if you come to America for a vacation, look this up. And I get the cauliflower burger. I'm not a vegetarian. I just thought out of the blue, I'd give it a try. Oh my gosh, it is the best burger ever. To give it a go. And fun fact, do you remember Kim Kardashian being married to, he was a basketball player. He was tall, had curly brown hair. I think his name was Chris, and they were only married for something like 72 days. Well, now he is a franchise owner of this Dave's Hot Chicken. Not in Dallas, I don't think. I think it's in a different state. But yeah, apparently he's left Hollywood and left all the glamour behind and owns Dave's Hot Chicken. So, fun fact. Okay, I'm gonna go with these ones. They're kind of like a sandy color. So it's $6.47 a bag. Let's load up. I think I need 4 bags. I'm back in the car. I did Home Depot. That was like an oven walking around there. I couldn't film too much. It was too hot. Then I popped to at home to pick up one thing. You can see maybe a plant in the background. So I will show you my haul when I get home. And I've cooled off a bit. It's later, I've cooled down now. Let me show you the first thing that I bought. I got this from at home and I got it 50% off. Otherwise, I wouldn't have paid $100 for this. So I got it for 50 bucks. And these are the colors that I'm trying to go for in our back garden, and maybe even lighter than this, but I'm trying to go for like Cotswoldy colors, you know, the limestoney look, which is kind of Mediterranean, Cotswold. I'm kind of going to do like a mix up of both. So there's going to be some Mediterranean-y looking tropical plants in the back, and also some English cottagey garden plants, just to, you know, why not mix it up? But this is the first item I bought, and I'm really pleased with it. There's this big old pot here. You can see how big it is next to Sasha. Look, they keep chewing the stuffing out of their donut. But it looks like it's heavy, and it's not. I don't really know what it's made of. I guess some sort of resin. Not sure, but yeah. Don't know, but I bought 2 big bags of dirt. I'm not quite sure if that's enough. And it's got one really small hole for drainage. I might have to make that bigger too. Anyway, I'm gonna go place it in the back garden. It's a couple of days later. It was just too hot that day. I just came home and I chilled. Then the next day I went to work, and now is today. And I've got it really early. Did some stuff in the garden, which I'll take you out and show you. But I came in, took a shower to cool off, but I'm going to let my hair naturally dry today. So that's why it looks the way it looks. Buster, come and say hello, come on. Can I do this video? Can I? Come here, say hi. Look, say hi, there. Hi everyone. All right, so now you have to go be quiet. Go. As promised, I wanted to show you my little haul. Oh yeah, that's right. So I did buy some plants tonight, so I need to show you the plants as well. But the couple of items that I did get from HomeGoods, I did buy the jam, the blueberry champagne jam. I like looking at HomeGoods foods and treats and crisps. What else have I bought in the pot? There's coffee. I usually buy a bag of coffee. This particular time I didn't. But I will let you know what this tastes like. I'm interested. The word champagne in jam, it just intrigued me. So anyway, went with that. I didn't need this next item. I really didn't. It's another candle. It was on clearance from $12.99 down to $10. But I picked it up and smelt it, and it smells amazing. It's jasmine vine. And I really hope it's one of these candles that when you light it, it smells throughout the room. Now, I bought a candle from Target the other day. Wow, it was a few weeks ago now. And this one, it's just this little small candle here, but this one does a really good job at getting the fragrance throughout the whole room. But then I bought a really cute pear-shaped one from Walmart, and it smells nice when you sniff it, but you light it and you can't smell a thing. So that was really disappointing. This one I recommend. If that's still being sold in Target, I recommend that. And if you do see this one, oh, give it a sniff. It smells so lovely. And of course, the colour fits with my theme. So anyway, that was that. Oh yes, so I bought Sasha. Sasha is my white dog. Now, she is part Whippet, she is part Chihuahua. So she loves to sunbathe. She loves being out in the sun. And I've been cranking the air conditioning, and I noticed that she was shivering the other night. So I bought her a little blanket, and it's just got little paw prints all over it. And this was $16.99. So she has a little wicker basket, which any of the dogs can use, but she's the, sorry, that was Buster. She's the one that gravitates using that. So I'm gonna go lay this in her bed and see if she uses it. She's a dog that loves to keep her head buried. And when I looked that trait up, it's a Chihuahua thing. Apparently in Mexico, the Chihuahuas like to bury their heads in the sand. I did buy the ginger and lemon shortbreads. These were $3.99. Haven't tried them yet, but I'll let you know what they're like. I bought these. These came in several different flavors. I think they had 4 different flavors, but I went with the red orange from Sicily, Italy. And these were $5.99. I don't know what the weight is on this. Oh, 10.58 ounces. So it feels like quite a bit of candy in here, and they just look delicious. I'm not gonna lie, it was the packaging that got me, but yes, gonna try those. I think it's nice to have some different treats. I did a box, oh gosh, this was back in Vegas, where you pay subscription and they sent you a box of food, like treats from different countries, and I was not impressed with them. So when you go to HomeGoods and you see all the little bits and pieces from different countries, I just want to give it a try. And then of course I did buy the chip clips, which they look like they're magnet, but I don't like putting stuff on the fridge anyway. So, does it say it's magnet? Yeah, magnet on back allows for easy hanging. So those were $4.99. And that was my haul from HomeGoods. So let me take you outside and show you, because I did go to Home Depot, and like I said, it was far too hot. My camera would have overheated in a minute. Did I plant everything? Yeah, I think I did. I'm losing my mind. So let me show you what I got from Home Depot. So remember last week's vlog, I was showing you an arch that I bought from Temu, and it came in 1,000 pieces, and I put it together. I ended up with black hands because the color came off the screws. Well, I put it together, and this morning I got up early and I put it in the ground. So let me show you. So here we go. This is the dog's area over here. I do need to do a bit of a clean up, but I put the arch in the ground. Now, one thing that I kept thinking about when I was doing my gardening out here was I haven't hit a water line yet. I know where all the heads are because I watch them come up in the morning and spray. They go round like a lawn thing. They just go around the whole garden. They're strategically placed. We didn't put it in, the builders put it in. But as I added plants, I kept thinking to myself, you know, I haven't hit a water line yet. Well, as I installed the arch, I did hit a water line. It's in a plastic white PVC, so I didn't damage it at all. But it did mean that I couldn't get the plants in very deep. So what I'm going to have to do is build up around here so I can add some more dirt. But these are white jasmines. So hopefully they will cover the entire archway. And I did plant these here. Now, these are annuals, so they're not going to last throughout the winter, but these were on clearance for $3. So I bought 3 of those just for temporary. And then these 2 should grow up to where it will cover the top here. So as the sun moves around, it should be able to create some more shade in the dog area. And then these jasmines I got on sale for $10 each. So yeah, I think they were originally 30 down to 10. So I'm really happy about that. So my pots are looking really nice. However, this one's losing a bit of the flowers. I think I missed a couple of days where I wasn't deadheading. So I need to stay up on that and deadhead. Make sure they got plenty of water. Because if you don't deadhead, new flowers won't come through. So, oh, there's one more there. Huh? Yeah, I really like these. Oh, and then, I nearly forgot. I bought this. I showed you the pot, but I didn't show you the calla lily that I bought to put in there. That was on sale too, but I can't remember how much I paid for that. But yeah, I really like that. However, did do some research, and because that's more of like a tropical plant, I was like, well, you know, when it snows and we have ice in Dallas, how is that going to survive? And it does say to bring it into the house. I don't know where I'm going to put that come the colder months, but someone at work did say you can put something over the plant. I can't remember what she said now. Was it a tarp? I can't remember now. I'm going to have to do some more research because I really don't fancy bringing that in. And I have put one in the ground over by the fence over there. So I'm just going to have to keep an eye on those. Gardening's so expensive. I do need to show you some border that I bought. I've already put some in the front and I've ordered some more to start going around the back. Flowers, but maybe I'll do some tonight. Oh, that's what I was going to do. So I'm going to install a circle of this border, go around that tree, and I have the rocks sitting waiting to be brought out. So if it cools down enough tonight, I might do that tonight. We're out front now, so that is the border I put around the tree out front, and this is the border that I put around the front, in front of the house here. Now it's metal and it has a rust effect, and it comes in lengths. You see that's the start and that's the end, and then you have these little clips and you put them over where one ends and the other one starts. They're really easy to install, and this is how they come from Amazon, just in a box like this. Now I found that product through a YouTube channel that I've been watching, and I've mentioned his channel before. It's called Visit Our Garden. He is a gardener. Well, I don't know if he's a gardener by trade, but his hobby is definitely gardening. He has a fantastic garden in California. And if you do decide to go visit their channel, the last about 5 videos is about a house that they've just bought with 5 acres of land. So they're going to be doing renovations on this house. So I'm so happy that I found his channel because I'm really intrigued about that. Also, do you guys watch Joel Wood? He just bought a house too, and I think it's kind of in the Southampton area. He's going to be renovating his house as well. So I've watched Joel for quite a while now. I want to say a few years, probably from the start of me watching YouTube. But he used to do videos with a girl called, I think it's Leah. And I think they both went to acting school, and they're both quite funny. And he's has a huge account on Instagram as well. But anyway, that's how I found him. Him and Leah used to do these comedy videos where they would travel around, go to America and go to the Cotswolds. Is it comedy? It was light-hearted, I guess, not really laugh out loud comedy. But anyway, he stopped doing videos with her. They didn't fall out or anything. He just started his, his new way of videoing, and then he got involved in a relationship with a rugby player. I can't remember his name now, but they've just split up. So that's why he's just bought this house. And it's really, really nice. And he did a house tour. I think that was his latest video. And his hallway or hall room is really unique. I've never seen that in a British house before. So if you're intrigued, I suggest go checking out his channel too. But anyway, going back to Visit Our Garden, he was using this edging, and it looked really easy to install. And what I liked about it is if you want to change or add flowers and make the edging larger or a different shape, it's so easy. You just pull it up and you basically just bend it into a different shape. Like, you know how I had it in a circle going around the tree? It's not difficult to do at all. So I looked it up on Amazon. It is a little bit pricey. Mind you, I didn't compare prices with bricks, because that was my first thing, was I was going to do a brick edging, but our neighbor did that, and the grass is growing up all in between the cracks of the bricks. So I don't know, I think I've chosen the right thing for me. I'll look it up on Amazon, the one that I personally purchased, and I'll put a little screenshot on the screen now for you guys. So that's all I've done all week really. It was just, I went out for shopping on an extremely hot day, and then I got out early today. Now the husband's in the garage, he's doing a major cleanup, which was more than needed because we really do want to fit both of our cars in the garage in case there is a hailstorm. But I found out something new about Dallas or Texas area, is that it doesn't cool down until October. And I was really surprised because I keep comparing the Dallas countryside to England because it looks so similar. And in England, you guys cool down in September. And sometimes you do have an Indian summer, but I just got it into my head that, oh, it'll start to get cooler in September. No, it's October, it starts to cool down. So Got another 2 months of heat, so that's interesting. We'll see how that goes. I think it was May when it really started to heat up here. But I would say I do like the spring here. It's really lovely. I like the summer here. It's just that you have to choose your battles of when you want to go hang outside. You know, like when the grandson was here, he kept suggesting stuff, like he wanted to go to the zoo. And I said, no, I'm not doing the zoo, not in this heat. You know, if you come back in the autumn time, we'll definitely take you then, but I'm not walking around in this heat. When we were at the stockyards, I mean, we were only there for probably, I don't know, probably about an hour, and it just got too much. Like, I know you guys have been experiencing it in England, the heat wave, so I know you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I am going to close this video. It's a short one this week, isn't it, Buster? Yes. Because I do have to go back to work. But I hope you enjoyed it, even though it was short, it was sweet. Thanks so much. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I'll see you on Sunday where we're going to be doing some baking. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!